Hi friends, welcome back to another episode of Kayleigh Grows. And today I have I don't want to call it a haul, but I got 3 new plants. All 3 of them were from my wish list, which is funny because I only posted that video a couple weeks ago. But I was out in Knoxville because I needed to go there to go to the fish store. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to look in one of the plant stores. And they had all 3 of the plants that I really wanted. 3 out of the 10 that I really, really wanted. And one of them I really didn't think I was going to get, but I did. So I'm going to talk about those 3 plants that I got. And then I'm also going to talk about the plants from my last haul video in October / my terrarium frog enclosure. I'm going to talk about those, updates on those as well. So I guess this is just kind of like a haul update video type of thing. I love it when people do updates of the plants that they got so that you can see how they've grown and things like that. So I thought I might as well do something like that. But without further ado, let's talk about plants. Okay, which one do I want to talk about first? So the first one that I got is I guess I went to 2 plant stores that day. Yeah. This is a Philodendron Melanochrysum, and look how cute those little leaves are. They're so velvety and so beautiful. She's already putting out a new leaf. I've only had this plant a week, and I just haven't had time to film a haul. And yeah, just look how beautiful it is. They do have it attached to this stick right here. It looks like it lost a leaf at some point, so there's a missing point right here. But I got this from Stanley's Greenhouse. This plant was only $20, so I guess this plant price is coming down. I thought that it was a lot more expensive than that, but I'm excited to see this leaf flatten out. It was way down in there when I bought this plant, so I didn't even know that it had a new leaf coming. But I think it's beautiful. It's gonna get really tall really fast. This plant does live in my cabinet right now. I don't know how long it's gonna be able to live there because it's already touching the ceiling of it. So we'll see. I know I kind of talked about this in my last video or 2 videos ago, but it looks like a lot of things are going to be changing very soon. So we will see. I know I keep being really cryptic about it, but I promise you I'll talk about it soon. It's either going to be my next video or the one after that. Maybe. So yeah, so I think this plant is absolutely beautiful. I'm so excited about it. Just the sheen on its leaves are so pretty. I hope to get this plant really tall and really big. Hopefully someday I'll have a house that is humid enough to grow this outside of the cabinet. So we will see. Philodendron Melanochrysum. All right, the next one I'm so excited about. I did not think that I was going to be getting this plant at all this year. This is one that I was oh, that plant's so beautiful. It's so expensive. Oh my gosh. Anthurium veitchii. Look at him! This is also called the King Anthurium. I got this from Flora and Folia, and he is just so beautiful. Look how beautiful that big leaf is. Again, I would love to grow this plant outside of my cabinet. I do have it growing in there for now. Hopefully I can get him acclimated to my regular house. Again, someday if I have good humidity. But just look at those ruffles on the leaves. I love it when these get really long, like this long. Yeah. So this one is absolutely gorgeous. I did not think that I was going to be getting this plant at all this year. This was my far off dream. That one in the Monstera aurea. I did not think that I was going to be able to get this plant. But suddenly I guess they're popping up everywhere and they're not as expensive as I thought. But yeah. Anthurium veitchii! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He is just so beautiful. I even love like the small leaves because they still have the ruffles on them. Oh, I do need to find like the perfect pot for this guy. We will see. Ah! I thought about playing around with pon. I don't have any pon, but I've heard that Anthuriums really like pon, so maybe we'll see. All right, and then the third and final plant that I have for this like mini haul video is my Monstera Esqueleto. Look how beautiful those leaves are. It's basically just like a giant Adansonii, and oh my goodness, it's beautiful. It came with like a pole, but this is like the Coco Coir pole, so I don't actually know how to wet them or anything. But yeah, he is just so beautiful. I even have like a little tiny growth point down here. Just like look at it. I am so excited. This one I was going back and forth about because it was like a little bit more money than I wanted to spend. But just like, this one's gonna be so beautiful, especially when I get it like really big. Imagine. It's so hard to keep this in frame because it's just so big. It has not shown any signs of growing, but it looks like this leaf is like pretty new. But yeah, I just have this growing in my living room. It's probably going to take a little while to acclimate because I don't have the best humidity, but he is just so beautiful. I am so obsessed with all these holes in these leaves. I can't wait to see what happens. This one desperately needs a repot. It is like so hard and solid. So we will see what happens there. But yeah, so that is it for the 3 new plants that I got right now. I'm gonna quickly take a sip of my drink. And then we're gonna talk about the plants that I did in my last haul video. So that was in October. So right now it is mid-January. I think it's the 20th of January right now that I'm filming. And so that is November, December, January. That's like 3-ish months in the middle. But since then, I did build my terrarium, so my poison dart frog enclosure. So I have a couple of plants in there that I hauled in the last video. So I'm just going to be inserting footage here. But I have my mini Billietiae, my Homolenema, and that fern as well. And all 3 of those have really grown in nicely in this terrarium. I also think I put a Syngonium in since filming the video. It just felt like there wasn't enough coverage for these frogs. And you cannot see the frogs at all. I maybe see them a couple times a week. I almost never see them. They hide under the coconut a lot. I'm actually thinking about getting 1 or 2 more just to like maybe see them more, but I also don't want to stress them out. But they have started to sing, which is literally the cutest thing. I love hearing them sing. They sound like almost like little crickets. They make me so happy. They sing in like the evening. So Ryan and I will be like sitting around like watching TV or something, and then we'll hear like the little like cricket sounds, and I'm like, my little babies. I have not gotten any eggs or anything, but they're probably still slightly too young to start reproducing. So we will see. Yeah, they're so cute. I love my frogs. I love how these plants have grown in, especially the Homolenema. It looks so beautiful. Yeah, so I love this enclosure. I did flood it once. I had the mister going too much while I was away, and I came home and it was like completely full of water. So I did have to add more bugs to it because I'm pretty sure all the bugs drowned. So I think I might add some more, what are they called? Pill bugs pretty soon. still slightly soft. Just like, look how beautiful that coloration is on all of these new leaves. I love it. They come in so light green and then they fade to this beautiful like mottled color. I think it is so beautiful. I'm so happy that I bought this plant. I was going back and forth about it and Noelle like enabled me, and I'm so thankful that she did, because I love this plant. Every time I see it in my cabinet, it makes me happy. And she's just so gorgeous. So beautiful. But yeah, so that is it for my video today. So that is like my mini haul / update video. Yeah, so that is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. If you guys like me, subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you. And I hope to see you guys again on the next one. Bye.